Hey everyone, it's Lancel90 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so we should be able to upgrade the blacksmith now. Which will now make me unafraid of taking on
to prolong a soldier's life.
mid-level missions. So what we got? I'm ready to take on a mid-level mission at this point, I think. Higher stun and debuff skill on the cultist doesn't really help us because I don't use those abilities. Higher Crimson Curse trinkets. What does all Saint's Day do? Moon Ring is also kind of useless though. Okay, Manslayer's Ring, that's pretty good. I don't want to fight the hag though. So we'll probably do medium Warrens with high-level characters if we can. So Warrens would probably be the barbarian lady that I always forget the name of, Hellion. Oh yeah, you're freaking toasted. I probably should have healed him last time. Somehow I forgot. We need more bleed. You can handle the Warrens. Not particularly a Warrens character. You are, though. These all have... They're all maxed out in perks, so I'd like to lock more of them in, but that's okay. Russell Dixon probably then, since we can't take in Sammy. Sam boy. The Oddballs. Yeah, I guess they're all like kind of like outcast characters, aren't they? Alright. Let's make sure they are gods amongst men. This will probably be the first time the game's gonna really challenge me for a while here. I've been putting these off. Yeah, I use them all the time, so they're re-stitched leather and furs into fresh leather and furs. Worn overcoat into a durable overcoat. Into a padded overcoat. Russell Dixon, sharpened sickle and restrung to loop. Padded garb. Scholar's robes into academic's robes. Very cool. How close are we getting to like the bank? Oh, that's just 55 portraits. Was it only the red hook that's a money issue? Yeah, pretty much. Man, these things are also so freaking expensive. Like, they would help you so much if you could just build these early, but man, it's just like no way to build these early. Alright. Everyone else... I'd like to cure your Hylomania, probably. Sammy, you've got to go here, dude. We gotta get rid of this. Should have done it last time. As one of the entrails doesn't bother me. Probably bothers her, but... Jack Miles, Warrior of Light would be a good one for you. Yeah, really can't lower that cost very much more, huh? probably just take away your Hylomania then. Even though it costs more to remove. I don't like them stealing things out from under the antiquarian's hands. Didn't matter when we weren't doing antiquarian runs, but now that we do, it matters. Let's see, we're going here, right? Yeah. Equipment. Dodge and speed. This make you a very fast boy. With a moderate damage boost, and then give you high damage boost. And maybe the tough ring. Jester. Need like a high level bleed trinket, but all we have is like the low level ones. Crit and accuracy and damage. Cultist. I don't think there's much eldritch here. Accuracy on your range skills would probably be pretty good, other than Janae's head, obviously. Just make sure that abyssal artillery can hit. So there's a soft synergy here. The Jester can Dirk Stab forward, and the Highwayman can Duelist Advance forward. So they can kind of go back and forth. You kind of need the Jester to be able to go faster, but you can make it happen. Alright, our first medium mission. Or not medium mission, with medium difficulty. Alright, we can camp, so let's see. Food, I think. 3 shovels. Let's see, this is the dang old Warrens. Oops, where I had one. Bring some herbs so I can get a lot of food that way. Actually, you know what? 3 might be okay, honestly. Always bring a key. Holy water is useful. Maybe a bandage. "14 torches. They are going to camp. They're good enough as they are. I don't want to resupply again. Alright, everyone in town is set. They've all been upgraded. They're all equipped. We have all the gear we need. Let's go. Oh, medium difficulty. Scares me.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Already? I'm not complaining, but... Alright, let's head this way and around, and then up, and down. Oh, a medium mission. Okay. Larger spiders. Not super worried. I can handle larger spiders.
Be gone, fiend.
I might have not wanted to take that shot. I think it was like 65% chance to hit. That's okay though. No. Their dodge is insane, actually. Alright, you will die if you just take a little bit of damage. Medium mission scares me. These things already have an unbelievable amount of dodge.
Another one falls. This expedition
a lot of dodge on them
promises
boys.
Success.
Quite a lot of dodge. Antiquarians, it doesn't matter.
Waiting to be spent.
Sounds like it's noisier down here too. Traps are harder to disarm, because otherwise you should have had like 120% chance at his level. More scouting. Is one of you like really good at scouting? There's a way to actually look at scout chance, but I'm not sure where it's at. You have less stress in the Warrens. Wow, no one has a bonus. They're just real good at scouting all of a sudden.
Lit.
The
path
debate
is clear.
fighting that last torch.
We require only the strength to follow
Some units are going to start being stealthed now. Look at that chance to miss. Almost didn't even want to take it. It was so bad. You ignore stealth. I really want to kill the backline. Because that's your special ability. It's finally mattering. It took forever for it to matter, but I don't like that you moved back and messed up my cultist's next move. Area of effects still go through that though.
Them all.
Finish him off.
Obliterated.
No, don't be critting. Don't be stunning. You cannot. What do you do if you have no one in your party who can hit the stealth character? His stealth finally broke, but that did. Okay, it just manually broke. Oh, you should be dead by now, dude. Leave him alone. Also, please let my
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
you can Iron Swan.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No. Because they're gonna start doing more damage. Ooh. Things aren't terrible yet, but they're definitely back to being like day one Darkest Dungeon. Day one for our campaign, I should mean.
And purpose is made clear.
Which of your abilities has the highest chance to hit? Open vein is a lot more accurate than your pistol shot. And even then, it doesn't have a very good chance of hitting.
Impunity. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Shim off.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Might as well stress you. You're dead. And heal yourself.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah, we're gonna start actually getting decent loot now too. Yeah, I don't need this many shovels. I kept the shovel. Alright, rack of knives. I think this is for bandages. Thank you.
The light.
Don't kill me.
The promise of safety.
Alright. It's starting to get harder to make the decisions here. I know this is spreading out damage, but I think we can live with it. As long as this hits, but you know, it's not guaranteed. Oh, you know what? I'm getting this confused with Reign of Sorrows. This doesn't do damage over time. It's not guaranteed to kill the backline that well. That was a mistake. I should have hit this guy with the bleed attack. Jester. Good dodge though. Does one of your abilities move you forward? Breakthrough does. So I actually could use Duelist Advance if I wanted to.
Their formation is broken.
It can be useful in this dungeon because of his area of effect attack. Be hitting me. Alright, smack this guy. Oh. Their like dodge chance is what makes it so hard this time. Oh, he's getting closer. I might want to
Masterfully executed. Get
some heals in here.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Not quite get that. And moving first is a problem. It could leave him in this order, I guess.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't need this many shovels. hate leaving the blood, but... Good. The thing with code room, because that stuff all stacked. Alright. Not interested in your books. No, thank you.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
It's the thing that's always positive in the back there. Corpse eaters are not that big of an issue, surprisingly. They don't do all of that much damage, and they can be milled for extra heals. Alright, that works better.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Finale. Don't need to heal. 7-point heals. Good enough, I think. Do not want to move you forward. Oh, the 27 damage crit.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Onyx. Sorry, Onyx. I think we're gonna leave you. Bone Altar, you use nothing and you get a buff. Accuracy, crit, damage. I think I want your accuracy higher. Five. What's that? It should be higher than 5. I guess it's 105, whereas yours is nerfed. That's my Discord, I apologize. Take the gamble. Give me the stress heal. Might want to camp now. I know it sounds strange because we're in decent shape, but you want room for the room stuff in the secret room.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
A bit of HP, I guess. Alright, let's make sure we don't get ambushed. Stress is not that bad. For battle trance, clean guns. Good enough for me.
In Radiance, may we find victory. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Say that we probably don't need the key. Could be famous last words, but we already got the value out of the key that we could have had. Oh boy, ghouls. Ghouls are a problem. Posts might honestly help us a lot in this fight. I think we want to kill the Swine Reaver first, just so we can... Like him, if he stuns us, it's gonna be pretty bad. As much as I would love to focus down the ghoul. Thank you for missing. Ghouls are very strong enemies. Thank you. Already in repost. We want to try to power up Finale here. It's actually a good opportunity for it. Weakening Curse on to get his protection down. Skull Toss is not that bad, honestly. Stun kind of sucks, but it's okay. That's the character I need least right now. Oh, the crit. Never mind, he's about dead. I don't even get to use my Finale.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Everything turned out better than expected. Don't make me regret getting rid of that citron, though. I'll tell you what. Alright, bone pile. Holy water. God damn it. Of course there's citron. Is the right party order? I think so. Just doesn't feel right because it's not our default order. I took the risk and now I pay the iron price. It's okay, he can stress heal us if he has to. I want to go default order just to do that, actually. I'll keep going. I have a bandage. Okay. That was worth the extra exploration. We're definitely not going to use all this food. I even tried to take a little less than usual and it was still way too much. That's fine as long as you don't steal it. Thank you.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the
Wealth
brave
beyond measure
and
for
the
torches.
foolhardy alike.
I guess I should have kept a torch. Yeah, there could be a pile of scrolls in here, and that would have been bad. Okay, that's okay.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Alrighty. That's a good old trinket for fighting in the Weald, especially the Brigand 8-pounder fight, and also when the wolf guy shows up, the Brigand Wolf. That'll be a really good trinket. Everyone went up to level 4. That's pretty bad for you. Look at that. Cured. It's kind of bad because our trinkets are better than natural now. I don't know what stout was, but it seems like it'd be a bad thing to get rid of. Slow draw is subpar, but not terrible. That's probably fine for you because you're not really a melee character. Okay. We survived a level 3 mission, and it was actually okay. Or level 3 mission, but also it's the second level of difficulty. It's a little confusing that way. But that's all the time we have for this episode. If you enjoyed it, remember to hit the like button. Keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.